Hello and welcome to the Gamers Table. It is Monday, and we are reviewing...
Oh, you need a hand there? Hold on. Yep. Oh, glare.
Chaostle.
Glare alert.
Chaostle Giant Box.
Yes. You need to reinforce your shells before you put this sucker on.
Yeah, big box.
Chaotic for sure. It's random dice rolling. Everything you do, dice rolling. If you're not into dice rolling, you might not want to bother with this game.
Let's do the objective.
Each player chooses an army of varied fighters, from knights and wizards to dragons and other fantastical creatures. The first player to reach the center of the castle, Sanctuary, with a predetermined number of fighters will win the game. Each fighter travels around the castle at the order of their lord or lady. On the way, they will battle the enemy, uncover the castle's many mysteries, and get all too acquainted with its nasty traps. Sanctuary is the goal. It contains the winding staircase that leads down to the Seal Stone, an artifact of unspeakable power. Get enough troops into the Sanctuary and you may seize it for yourself. Your opponents will of course try to do the same. It's up to you to outsmart them, outfight them, and in the end bring them to their knees.
Yeah, you do that by rolling dice.
That's a very grandiose description for
A dice
roll
fest.
and move.
Chaostle is trouble on steroids. It's instead of just landing on a guy and sending him back, you go even just close to them. Or you could even fight over the same square, but then you just have a combat. And you just go until one person decides no longer retaliate, or until one of the characters is gone.
Yeah,
You can still have fun with it because we're goofy.
we didn't take it seriously when the last time we played it, and we had a lot more fun not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
One of the die rolls, when you roll a 5, you get your special Fate card, and it's called the Fate 5. And it got to where we were going, ooh, Fate 5! Look at him! We went nuts with the game, and it went silly. Okay, this
Yeah,
is the
if you
game
can
board.
get past the dice rolling and the randomness of it,
Yeah, when you roll
the
fate-
chaos of it, it can be kind of amusing.
It's a little fun.
Okay, so the board here is not actually the board. There are a lot of these plastic pieces of different levels that go all over the board, turning it into this really nice 3D board. I mean, the production values on this are great. And every time you put it together and take it apart and put it together and take it apart and roll the dice and roll the the pieces are going to get a little bit looser in those things and a little bit looser in those things. But it looks good. It looks really good. The cards are shiny. They're very thick card stock. The pegs fit in them well. There are also a bunch of character sculpts. They have regular bases, but we have rubber bases in everybody's color, so everybody, at different times, not at the same time. Oh, today, white gets to play the wizard. I love the idea of the colored bases that snap onto the little sculpts. So this week I'm playing the dragon. Next week you're playing the dragon. But you're not playing the dragon and the wizard and the elf. You're playing the dragon and the skeleton warrior and the barbarian. Because you can change what guys are in your army by the color of the bases.
And these are the actual fate cards you have to roll, whether it's a good fate or a bad fate. And then you roll on the column to see what it is. And you refer to the rulebook a lot in this game. For a game that's essentially roll and move, be the first one to the end, there's a lot of stuff in the rulebook.
And again, when
actually-
you get to the rulebook, the powers, it's chaotic as well. Because there's what Ken got hit with this one called Bad Vibes. And there's all sorts of flavor text, but what it really happens is he has whatever he rolls the dice as, treat it as if he rolled a 1 until he rolls a 6. He didn't roll a 6 for 3/4 of the game. This one all the characters are plodding. One space.
Unless you had the extra movement, even if the extra movement, which is usually the characters I had was one extra movement, I couldn't get anywhere. And normally I roll pretty well. Chris is the one who always rolls low. I couldn't get a 6 for the life of me. He was getting good numbers.
I like the humor in the game with the different, the funny different names for all the different types of weapons each character has. I like that the characters all have a different skill. I also like the fact that there's you could put pegs into the character board to level up their skills to a certain degree. Either start with more hit points or more movement points, or add more damage to a weapon or whatnot.
That's the only those little tiny pegs.
Yeah.
Tiny little pegs. You can lose
They're
them
made to
easily.
look like burnished gold, and they did a good job. The production values on this game are amazingly high. Everything looks really good.
Very good.
So just a quick overview of the character real quick. You got your health, your movement, armor points here. You got 3 different skills that are, I think, all original to the character, which is kind of neat, but you're referring to the rulebook a lot. Then you got your starting position spot here for when you reach a certain milestone on the board that you can mark. So if you ever get killed off, you just go back to that point.
And don't forget to do it, because there's nothing in the game saying you automatically get it. If you forgot to mark off that position, back to the very start.
And one thing that I really like about this that some games don't do, like they have the character sheet, but they also got a picture of the actual model. So it's a lot easier to find them.
Character
There's a
picture?
picture
Model
right
picture.
there.
There are a couple of decorative pieces on the board that aren't used. There's no way you can get to them according to the jumping rules or anything.
At the end, the description said you just get to the sanctuary. You don't just get to the sanctuary. Once you get there, then you have to fight the castle itself to get into the center. And while you're doing that, other guys are still coming up behind you, getting ready to ping you off and send you back to your last save position.
Essentially, this game is Trouble on steroids. Like, it's not bad. They really need to shrink the map down, shrink the amount of area, because they made it really, really long. Like, you can climb up onto the elevated portions to take more of a shortcut, but if you go along the cobblestone, it'll take forever, especially since you're only rolling 1 dice and then choosing 1 character to move at a time.
Oh, hey, Kenneth. Hey guys, I just got into the more advanced board games recently. I had a friend who played almost constantly on days that I had D&D, so I never got a chance until this summer when I was unable to have my usual D&D session. I fell in love with them almost instantly. I started with Dungeon Lords and then tried a few others that my friend had included, Pandemic and Puerto Rico. Both actually really good games. I enjoyed both of them.
I like
The
all
game
games
I
you listed.
longed to play was Arkham Horror.
Best game.
Yeah, alright. Nah,
Forever. No.
Anyway, where was I? But he didn't like it much, so I didn't get to play it until about a month ago when a mutual friend came back to town and wanted to play. I stumbled on you guys while researching Arkham Horror. I didn't want to be the only new guy in a group of experienced players, and I've enjoyed your reviews immensely. I want to thank you guys for your reviews, and your videos will be of great use when I start building my own collection over the next few months. Over the next month. I just finished catching up today, about a week after watching On and Off, and my favorite moment was at 4:35 in episode 25 Battlestar Galactica. It was when you all were calling each other Cylons.
He's the
Toaster.
Cylon.
He's a toaster.
Cylon.
I am not. Well,
Craig's
actually,
never the Cylon.
3/4 of the games I've played, I've been a Cylon. So
Hey.
yeah, I think it's a good. Just
Watch the contest information. He's a Cylon.
Yes.
all right. Where was I?
With a
Oh,
huge
Silent. There are
crowd.
many other moments like that where you can see how good friends you are and how much you enjoy playing the games together. But that time in particular had me in hysterics. On another note, I'd love to hear what you guys think of Dungeon Lords because it was my first venture into advanced board games. I have a special place in my heart for the game. Thanks for everything you do, Kenny.
Well, I will say about Dungeon Lords first off, I know I like it more than either of you guys do.
Yes. Well, I like it.
Yeah. It's
But-
the one where you're making the dungeon with the little imp figures and everything.
Oh, that one. Right?
I
yes,
want to
yes.
like it more because I was trying to compare it to Dungeon Keeper, the video game. And Dungeon Keeper, the video game, was a lot of fun.
Dungeon Lords was alright.
It didn't-
Dungeon Lords
fun,
has
but-
tongue-in-cheek humor to it.
yeah, but
Oh, it's a
I
very
found it
humorous
very
rulebook.
Difficult too. I don't know.
It's a unforgiving game.
Yeah, exactly.
Those heroes come into your dungeon and slaughter
I don't
you.
like those
Yeah.
guys at all. They're nasty.
But yeah, it is an enjoyable game.
It's a hard game.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's unforgiving game.
Mhm.
Not my.
Of course,
Not my favorite.
you could
game.
say that about every game except for one.
Endless amounts
Galactic.
of heroes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that was Kenneth.
So now for our rating, yes.
Wrapping up for Chaostle. I'm going to give Chaostle. I rolled a 4, but I have a 2 bonus to my score, so I'm going to give Chaostle a 6.
All right, let's see what I get here. A 4 as well, but I have a 1 bonus, so I'm going to give it a 5.
No bonus for me. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
Okay.
It's not that
I'm
bad.
not going to give it a 1.
Oh,
This
ones
is-
are...
We actually had enjoyed playing this game.
Yeah.
So I will give this one a 5.
Okay.
Still a 5 for me.
They didn't spare any expense as far as building the game. It's very nicely done.
So that's it for another episode of The Gamers Table. Tune in next week for another game review. And remember, never mind.
Uh-huh.
Remember,
never mind.
I was going to point out about our big first anniversary show, but this might come out after the big first anniversary show. So go and watch it again if it's already came out, because it was probably pretty good.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
We never know. Yeah, we're
Our other
hitless.
shows are all good. Aren't they?
I don't know. The first half dozen or so. Anyway, see you later.
See ya. We're running another contest at the Gamers Table.
I still got my green shirt on.
That's okay, your head's gonna boink, floating around the air. So, what we want you to do for this contest is really simple. You don't have to make a video of yelling cave troll or anything like that. What you need to do,
Cave troll!
No, you didn't have to.
Oh, that's still fun though.
They told
what you need to do is watch episodes of the Gamers Table, find your favorite Gamers Table moment. Send us an email at thegamerstable@hotmail.com saying what episode it was, then the time frame, like give me an idea if it was like at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, something like that, so I can find the thing you're referring to. And that's it. We will put all the names of all the people who send something into a big drum and draw one winner, and the winner will get a game signed by the guys from the Gamers Table. We'll give you a choice of 3 or 4 games that we could possibly let you have, and you can pick one.
They're not taking Galactic away from me.
No, we're not gonna take, idiot, we're not gonna take games out of your collection.
You realize that was just a joke.
I know, just like you.
Yeah, fucking smack you, Baldy.
So enter the contest. Enter, well, once. Pick your best Gamers Table moment, and we will have a show, and we will show the top 10 most voted for by people Gamers Table moments, or a random 10 if no episode gets more than 1 vote ever.
Yeah, right. Everybody have
We'll
a...
also show you our favorite moments from the Gamers Table. So watch the episodes and find your favorite moments. Send an email and let us know which one it was. And keep sending in the emails asking us to review more games and your comments about the shows and questions. We love hearing from you.